Hi, I'm Genna Rae Basalatan, and today I'm in Queens, New York with Loudette Avelino, who is the president and founder of a nonprofit corporation called Building Futures Together. This corporation focuses on eliminating poverty in the Philippines, one province at a time. The first province starting with Samar. Hi, Loudette. I want to thank you so much for being with me. I just want to know, is there any reason on why you chose Samar to be your first project to start with?
Well, certainly, you go and help where there's the greatest need. And the provinces of Samar has been on the list of the poorest provinces in the Philippines over decades. So, and I'm from Samar as well. So it helps in that I have intimate knowledge of the problems there. So that was the reason we began there, because we felt if I have intimate knowledge of it, then in all probability we'll be able to change things.
Of course. So basically, you know how it is to be over there, and you just have a certain love for Samar, yeah?
For sure, yes.
I know that you recently came back from the Philippines. Have you seen any development over there or anything?
Well, it's a struggle. It's a very slow progress, if there's any progress at all. So the battle is still on to make changes, to turn people's lives around, because it's not happening. Not as fast as we'd like, because of course the people are suffering. So the programs have to be implemented as much as we can.
Okay. So right now, are there any projects that you have focusing on Samar with Building Futures Together?
Yeah, we have 3-pronged programs, and those programs are education, livelihood, and health management. And those programs are interlinked in a sense, because you cannot just do education and expect things to change. So those 3 must be working together. So under education, we have been able to set up 64 libraries in public elementary schools, and we have been able to provide daycare materials to 12 daycare centers. So we're moving ahead, progressing well there. The other thing we've began is the livelihood program. So we've set up a sewing center for mothers where they can earn. They were taught to sew, and then now they're earning. But we want to move further along there. The livelihood programs need to be addressed more aggressively. And then, of course, the health management. There's nobody that they can turn to if they're sick. So it's been very difficult to watch kids starving and then dying. That's quite difficult. But the thing here is, it requires a lot of funding, and we are a very small nonprofit, so the funds are very limited, and it's a challenge to raise funds here in the United States. And this is a very developed country, very rich, so it's very difficult to get our message across that poverty needs to be abolished, if you will, or eliminated, and because it's very difficult for people here to relate to poverty. I mean, there's poor here in the United States. There's poor all over the world, but there are degrees of poverty, and here in the United States there are safety nets that would take care of people, and over there, basically you fend for yourself. If there's no food, then they just don't eat. That's how things are handled.
Unfortunately, of course, but. So speaking about fundraising, I know that fundraising is a very hard thing to do for nonprofit corporations, but do you have any plans that are coming up with Building Futures Together?
Yes. Every year our major fundraiser is a walkathon called Walk Against Poverty. We're going on our 12th year, and we hold it on the 3rd Sunday in September. And we get this message across through, ads in the Filipino papers or posters, or it's also in our website, which is www.buildingfuturestogether.org. And so that's where we rely on the funding or fundraising.
Yeah.
So we've tried high tea at Soho last year. So, but we're new at that. So, we'd like to do better, of course. So.
Is there any way that people can donate if they would like to for this corporation?
Sure. They can go to our website and make the donation there. Of course, they can just call us if they have any questions. Our telephone number is on that website, or I'll say it's 718-426-9471. So there are a lot of ways, and sometimes we need volunteers, when we're picking up books, because the books that we donated all come from the United States. And those were pre-selected books. So, and we know it's done a really fantastic job for the children there. Children who didn't read before are now reading very well. So that's very good.
Well, if you would like to help Building Futures together, please visit the website or the number that Loudette had mentioned. Thank you for being with me, and everything you're doing is a blessing. So my name is Genna Rae Basalatan, and with Mabuhay Kababayan.